I have so much. I don't have a lot because I deep cleaned yesterday. I mean, no, not yesterday, last week. But today is Saturday, and I just like stayed in today because tomorrow, I mean, I didn't have plans, but either way, tomorrow I'm going to my friend's house so we can tan and cook and watch a movie, like have a movie night. So either way, I'm like Saturday, I went out Thursday, Friday, and I was just tired because I still have to wake up early for work. So today I'm just staying in and trying to get ready for the week instead of doing it tomorrow, because I'm going to my friend's house tomorrow. I got a facial today, and I low-key, facials are like teases for getting a massage, and I hate that, like, because I want like a deep tissue massage, and facials are not that. It just is like a tease, and I hate that. But I feel like the facial did good. I realized I've been having acne for like 2 years now, and I remember being like, I'm gonna get this figured out, I'm gonna get this solved, and 2 years have passed and I'm still dealing with the same things. So what the hell? Like, do I need to go harder? Like, I don't understand. Like, I really need to like walk in and do something about it, which is why I woke up this morning and it was on my mind, like, you need to do something, you need to do something, and I just needed to like do anything, and I booked a facial. And I got one, and I was getting worried because, you know, sometimes it can make it worse, like you purge, but I don't think so. I don't know. I have no clue. I hope not. But I went out on Thursday to a country bar, and there was a bikini bull riding contest, and it was really fun. I went with my friend Annabelle. There was so many like people there, like it was more packed than it would be on like a weekday. And I told you, I've spoken about this before. I think there's a video, like one of my first videos. I mean, I only have a few videos up, but one of my first videos, hold on, the bikini bull riding contest. There was a video I made in the beginning where I said, do not join, I live in Las Vegas, do not join the contests unless you're going to be shaking ass and titties, because that's what the contests are for. The girl who won the costume contest in Halloween, she had them, like, she just had a gold bikini on, but the bikini was very showy. Like, it wasn't just a normal bikini, like, no. And she was shaking ass and titties. Like, it's upsetting, and I told you this. I told you guys last time, and it doesn't click in the head. It defeats the purpose for people to be creative with their costumes. So it just makes it boring, because there's already so much ass and titties you see, you get desensitized to it. Anywho, that wasn't the point of this story. The point of this story was, there are girls who go up to do the bikini bull riding, and these people, I don't know who their friends are, but if I had a friend that was going to do the bikini bull riding, I would be like, you need to practice on the bull, because you need to look confident on the bull. You can't, it's not one of those things you just show up and you do. You need to have an outfit plan, you need to have a routine plan, because the men there are lined up ready to make fun of you, okay? Like, I know, oh, people are nice, there's no bullying, la, la, la. Your head's in the clouds. No, people will make fun of you, people will bully you. And if you're a friend that's just like, go, girl power, go do it, yeah, queen, whatever, and you're not there standing up for your friends, you hate your friends. And that's exactly what happened on Thursday. Is I'm like, which one of your friends was like, yes? and you don't have your routine down, you don't have the outfit planned, and I don't know. Because the guys are literally, there was a crowd of guys and they're ready to, again, it's like Shark Night, like they're ready to attack anyone. And right before that, so I felt like I was in a stimulation because I was like, this is a humiliation ritual. It's not fair to these girls. Of course, the guys are like, it's entertaining for the men. And I was just like, is this real? Like, am I in a stimulation? Like, am I in a movie? Like, what is going on? Because this can't be real. No, it is real. It was very much real. I feel like the house stuff is never gonna end. It would be so nice if I came home. So, like, another part of the acne, like, I'm going back to acne thing, can be my eating habits, because I get home and I don't want to cook. I don't want to, like, do anything. But is that, like, my fault? I feel like I don't feel motivated. And it's also not helpful where even now it's like you can try to eat healthy, and everything is still like over processed. It's just dumb. Why is the ambulance going off? I'm just tired. I think that's why, like, I'm in a bad mood, because I'm just like, I need to do this. I need to fold laundry. I need to put another load in the laundry. I washed my bikinis. I need to do the dishes. I need to take out the trash. And I think that's it. I'm not sure. Which is why I'm saying, like, I need a vacation. I need to just be out of Vegas for a little bit, because I'm getting tired of being here, honestly. Not tired, like, this is my home. Like, when I leave, I miss Vegas. But I just need to, like, experience... Sorry. I need to experience a slower pace of life just for, like, a week. I just want to relax, like, on the beach. I want to not hear from my boss. I don't want to hear anything work related for a whole week. I don't want to worry about laundry. I don't want to worry about cooking. I don't want to worry about cleaning. I don't want to worry about cleaning my car. I don't want to worry about driving to work, getting gas, getting groceries. Then my shower was broken, so I need someone to come fix that. And then again, like, I have this acne issues I'm trying to work on, and then my nails, and then my toenails, and then my hair. Like, it's it's very first world problems, but I'm just tired. Maybe it's because I'm not getting enough sleep. That's probably the issue. But I do regret not filming because, oh no, I know, I went out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday at at Encore Beach Club, there was like an author who was celebrating his, I guess, book release. So they invited us to go, and it was really fun. It wasn't packed, so we did that. I wish I filmed, like, I could have really had good content from the beach club, then Stoney's, the country bar, and then what other thing? We watched Spider-Man yesterday, which was fun. Okay, I need to put everything away, and then I also need to put the other load in the laundry. I love this candle scent. This is from Bath and Body Works. It's this stress relief. It's so good with this like lamp thing. My friend gave it to me. I really like it. Okay, I just put a load in the laundry, and then I went to put my clothes away and just picked up some stuff. Like, you know when you're washing the dishes and then later on you see like a dish that you forgot? I hate that. So I just went around to double make sure. You need to wear gloves when you're washing the dishes because it's just gross. Plus I got my nails done, so I hate the smell after I am done washing the dishes. It smells so gross to me. I think that's another thing, like why I can't cook. Well, like I do be cooking, like I got to. Cause like if I don't cook, who's gonna cook? I'm gonna starve. Maybe I could do meal preps. Or buy like meal prep. That would be easier. Like HelloFresh. But I'm manifesting a vacation on the beach. So hopefully I can go soon. I want to vacuum, but I hate vacuuming late at night because I don't know if my neighbors are like, I don't want to wake them up or anything, you know? I'm so excited to decorate for fall. Because I'm going to change, like, there's some stuff I have over there, but I'm going to put, like, fall decor up. So I'm going to do September's fall. And then September's fall, October's Halloween. So I'm going to do more spooky vibes. And then November, I go back to fall. And December is Christmas. So I'm excited. So another issue I've been having is, okay, so I was really anxious like this last week. I've always struggled with anxiety. And when people tell me like, oh, I need to make like a separate video on this. Because people tell me all the time like, oh, I struggle with anxiety too. Like nowadays, because of the phone, everyone has anxiety, which is understandable. But, and I don't want to make this a competition, but I've just never related to people who tell me, oh, I have anxiety, because how are you just out doing things? Like, how can you have anxiety and you're just out and about doing things? You're like able to fly on a plane, no worry. You're able to go to a concert, no worry. You're able to drive on the freeway, no worry. Like, so that's why I have stages. Like, in 2020 and 2021, COVID made it worse. Because part of anxiety, like once you start doing like therapies, different types of therapies, are you out right now? Why did someone text me that? Boy, what? Why would boy text me that? Do I look like I'm out right now? So back to my anxiety thing. I've just struggled a lot with anxiety since I was a young child, and it's really put me, I feel like I haven't I do things. Okay, here's the thing. I'm like backtracking. When you have anxiety, there's different types of therapies that you do. CBT therapy is very common because it's basically you have to go out even if you're anxious. So let's say, or you have to do things even if you're anxious about doing them. So let's say you hate driving on the freeway. CBT therapy is like exposure therapy of you driving on the freeway, doing the CBT exercises. So eventually, as you go on, you're kind of rewiring your brain to know that like it's not a threat. Okay. And it's very exhausting because it's still an exercise that you have to do. It's not like you just hop on the freeway and like you're good to go. It's still an exercise you have to be consciously thinking of and consciously implementing in your life. And that is something I've struggled with a lot. And like my sister, she could just do things and not it like rule over her life. And I feel like I have the opposite of that. And here's like the earliest sign I knew, like I didn't know at the time, but my parents should have known. I remember I was in 3rd grade and I was sick with the flu and I didn't feel well. Like I had a cold, just like, you know, you be getting sick at school. And I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was like getting stressed out because I didn't know if I should go to school or not. It was like a racing thought in my head, like if I miss school today, like what if something happens and I'm left out? Like what if my friends make new friends like in that one day and they forget about me? Again, I was like younger, so I just didn't know. But I was up at 5 a.m. literally pacing. I remember I was pacing back and forth. And I was so tight, like I didn't know what to do. And then my parents got up and I remember my parents were getting ready for the day. Like my dad was shaving his face, getting ready for the office day. And I kept like just saying what I was singing out loud, like I'm gonna miss the day. No, I'm not gonna miss the day. Like I'm scared. What if this happens? And like I don't know if I can miss a day. I don't want to get in trouble. And my dad's like, just stop. Like just stay home. Like, can you just stay home and leave us alone? And they should have known right then and there something was wrong. Because how do you kids just be like missing school and you can sleep at night? And that's kind of like a summary of how I've been, which seems like annoying. But over the years, I feel like I've gotten better. And I have, because I'm still living my life. Like I went to the gym today. The long story short is I have seasons of it now. And I can't even tell you like, oh, I have a better grip of it, because I don't. I don't know if I do have a better grip of it. Because if I did, I feel like I wouldn't be talking about it, because it wouldn't be affecting me. But it does. So if something is still affecting me, doesn't have a grip on my life to a certain extent. I have so many like pots and pans because my shower broke. I told you guys. So I was like, I'm not going to bed like stinky. I hate that. Like I can't get a good shower if I'm like that. I can't get a good shower I can't get a good night's rest when I'm like stinky, so I took a pot out and I put it in the shower and like I warmed up water because I wasn't trying to go to bed like smelly. But anywho, back to the anxiety thing. I posted a video on TikTok and I was like, I just feel like so exhausted. I had a really like tough day with my anxiety. I hadn't had a day like that in a really long time. And I was just like really emotional, and I feel like at this point I don't have anyone. I have like, I'm the happiest I am at this point with like the people in my life. But I don't want to bombard anyone with my school, I mean not my school, with my work issues or like my anger that I have from work. I don't want to bother anyone about my anxiety. And my sister is across the world, so she can't hear, like she's not doing FaceTimes. Like she can't just pick up the phone at any given time because we're on opposite time zones. So I made a TikTok and I was just like, I'm struggled so much today. Like I feel like I'm really alone in this. And it's hard seeing people like live their life. And I can't, like even going on medication, ow, my stomach. Even going on medication, like I can't because of my anxiety. Like that gives me anxiety. Because I've heard of people, wait, what? My friend texted me. I have two of my friends texted me. I'm getting nervous. Shoot. Hold on. Why? Okay. So, what was I talking about? I was gonna... I'm thinking about what that man just texted me. So, oh yeah, so I posted a TikTok just being like, I feel really alone, and I just feel like I've never been on anxiety meds, and I don't know if I ever will because I live alone in Vegas, and I just hear like mixed reviews. Like it can do really good, but at the same time, like if something were to happen where I'm not, because I know these people can go through like psychosis. Like I know one girl and she was like, yeah, like it was just it's really like trial and error. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can be doing trial and error. Like honestly. Because I don't have any, like I'm not gonna call my parents to like, if something were to happen, like she said like she was very suicidal. Can I say that word? S word. And I was like, and a lot of other things. And I was like, it's nice when you have, I mean, it's not nice, but it's different if you have like parents or like people, family that is there to like help you, you know? So even that, like I'm never gonna go on medication. Like I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna go, but just right now and in the past, like it just like scares me a lot. And I have been prescribed it, but I've just never like actually have taken it. And in the comments when I was just talking about my anxiety, they were like, do not go on meds. It ruined my personality. I also said like I want to go to the gym, but my anxiety has just been killing me. And people are like, well, you don't, one guy was like, you don't need to be like, yes, the gym helps, but try like boxing and this and that. It's not that. Like, I want to go to the gym. I never went to the gym. Like, yes, I know it will help with anxiety, but like, I never went to the gym to be like, this is gonna make me mentally stronger. No, I want to go to the gym because I want to go to the gym. Like, you're missing the whole point. So why are you trying to act like you relate? Then someone messaged me, which was like really good. Like, I'm thankful they messaged me, but they were like, do not go on anxiety meds. It killed my personality. Just try to be present. I just said in the beginning of the video, I could never even go on meds because of my anxiety. Did you miss the whole beginning of the video? Like, you're not resonating with me at all. My anxiety is not letting me go on the anxiety meds. So do not worry about me getting on anxiety meds. I don't know how your anxiety lets you go on anxiety meds, but mine won't. And it triggers me. Like, it really triggers me. Ew. I made like egg the other day. And it was so gross. It smelled, I hate the smell of like old egg. It's this fat pan that's in the way. That's the problem. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just like tired. And work was really like frustrating me big time. They should make a call center where you can just like complain about work. Because again, I don't want to be calling my friends about it because it's just dumb. And it's going to be every day that I'm calling them. Like, they're sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of dealing with it. But this was one thing that really triggered me at work. And I do like office assistant / marketing for a company. And we use a system, Klaviyo. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's like a really good marketing system if you want to do like automated messaging and stuff like that. Basically, to set up the account more professionally, because you can use a Gmail account, like a Gmail email, to make the account. But you can also use your own domain, but you need to make sure the domain is authenticated so that you have a better delivery rate. Okay. They can also add DNS records to the domain. the DNS records in the domain will sync up with the Klaviyo, and we'll know, hey, a real person entered in like the DNS records on the domain, so it's like, this isn't a bot, this is a real person, and it just like connects better. I don't know how to explain it. Like, the domain connects better with the software and just like the sendability rate of the email, so it's not going to like junk mail or spam. When I told my boss this like a couple months ago, like we should sync the DNS records from Klaviyo onto our domain, he was like, no, they're just scamming you. They're always out scamming. Like, it's just like to get people to, like, basically trust issues. Like, the man has trust issues. That's it. Like, with everything. And it triggers me because I don't know who hurt you in the past, but I don't want to deal with it. That's not my problem. And I was like, okay, I mean, I can't force you to to sync the DNS records to the email. I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to do, especially, I mean, it's your business. Why am I even caring this much? Like, I'm not going to go back and forth. I used to do that, and then I'm like, this is literally your business. Why do I care? If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. So whatever, we never did it. But then don't come crying to me when things are going to spam and stuff. Like, boy. So, my neck hurts. So basically, I forgot where I was at. Oh yeah, so then one of our marketing systems, it got like an appeal. You know how you'll get like an appeal on Instagram, TikTok, like any social media account, and you just try to fight it. One of like our systems that we've been using for like the last 3 years got got banned until we made like an appeal. And my boss said, delete the whole account. And I was like, you're not even going to try to fight the appeal? No. Just delete it. And I was like, okay. Like, that's like, we're going to have to start new. And that really like was annoying me. So I was like, whatever. And then he was looking up other systems for us to use, like other websites. And he ends up sending me one that's like very outdated. This marketing system, like I think they built it, but they like didn't continue with it. Like, it's very outdated. And hold on. So it's very outdated, like, you could just tell. It looks like it's from 2012. And I told him, they make it very clear on the instructions, like, just so you know, they make it very clear in the instructions, like, just so you know, you need to sync up the DNS, on this site, you need to sync up our DNS records with your domain, or you will not be able to send out emails. Plain point, period. They don't give an option. On Klaviyo, they give an option. On this website, they don't give an option. Okay? So because of, in the past, he didn't want to sync up the DNS records with an account that we were seeing results like, we were seeing money generating from that account. We were getting actual results. He didn't want to sync the DNS records with that account. Why would he want to sync the DNS records with this 2012 account? So I just let him know, and I'm assuming in my head he's going to say, yeah, let's just pick another, like, marketing software for us to choose from because this ain't going to be it. No, silly me. Why would I think that? He said, all right, let's do it. Okay. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand how you guys be moving. I don't understand how you guys be, like, doing the choices you be making, but okay. So it's stuff like that that makes me, like, spiral and go crazy. It's that one thing. Imagine just a bunch of stuff like that it ticks me off. Like, really. That's the week I had. I hope this upcoming week is better because it really affects my mental. I'm so happy this is done. Okay, so that egg I told you guys about that was, like, hard to clean, I use these. These are so cute because they come in a pack of 8. And they're just small like this, and you can throw them away after because I've been using, like, the bigger one and just keeping it until it's, like, gross. But this one I like that you could just throw away because you know how gross they get, with, like, food and gross stuff. I just finished cleaning the dishes, taking out the trash. I'm gonna wait for the other load of laundry to finish, and then I might clean my towels, and I'm just gonna chill and lay in bed, and that's my night. I just wanted to finish off by saying I know that the year is halfway done, and I was just going over my vision board, and I really wanted to become comfortable with, like, doing content and posting more regularly. And in the beginning of the year, I really wanted 10,000. By the end of the year, I really wanted 10,000 followers, but I just hadn't been consistent at all until a couple weeks ago. So I'm just, like, disappointed in myself over that, but I mean, it's never too late. Like, it is what it is. I also wanted to become a full 1099 employee and do contract administrative and marketing work. And I've gotten one client this year, but I haven't left my job. And I'm thankful to have a job, and I feel really comfortable there, but I know that I need to leave and branch out. So I just see other girls making content and getting, like, opportunities, and I'm like, I need to jump on that wave, but I'm so lazy, and I don't know, like, if anyone real is watching or if it's just, like, bots, but I know it's gonna be, like, something I have to take time. It takes time to, like, build a community, but I also don't know, like, I want to get into, like, niche content. Like, what am I posting? That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I want to be known, like, it's like a battle in my brain because I want to post content, but I don't want to post content that is so vulnerable because I'll get canceled. Like, I don't want to be me because what if I get canceled? But I want to be me because I want an outlet. But I know there's one influencer who's, like, herself, and she never gets brand deals. She never, like, gets the benefits of being an influencer because she's just always getting canceled. She's not always getting canceled, like, she's a liability. And I don't want to be a liability. but I also don't know like what to be posting every single day on like every day on TikTok. I feel like is bare minimum, and that is hard for me.